Okay, what's good, guys? I know I have a whole lot going on as far as videos for this channel and fishing and hunting and outdoors and stuff, and a big part of my life is martial arts. And I kind of want to show you like what I've been working on, so yeah. Okay, so my personal time, I've been working with this bow staff, got Kali or Screamer sticks here, katana, obviously, nothing expensive, just something to train beater sword, basically. A random Smith & Wesson double-sided knife right here, and then a survival axe with grips here, fiberglass blade, and then a hammerhead point here. And I don't know, I've just been taking less and less formal opinion on martial arts training and weapons and whatnot, and focusing more on building my own system with good fundamentals that are taken from people that know what they're talking about in as far as weapons and stuff. And obviously I'm not talking about gun like, oh, you can sit here and I got a gun, I'll shoot you, dead type shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about actual like hand-to-hand combat, like melee weapons. These here or others I may or may not have gotten to yet. And so I'm just kind of talking about that. And I'm gonna set this down. I'm gonna kind of start going through what I've been thinking about. And this isn't really so much a video for people to consume. It's more of a documentary for me to track progress on where I'm going and what I'm doing as far as like, is this a good progression? Is this a good route to take with the way that I'm going with the weapons and choices I'm making? And I don't know, this is just really special for me because this dojo and the training that I'm doing is pretty much my entire life revolves around it. So that's kind of a big deal for me. So I'm gonna kind of just start rambling. I've already been rambling. Kind of start rambling about weapons and stuff, and then we'll just go from there. So got the dummy. I've got it at roughly the same height that I am, right? I'm training with the bow staff here. Yeah, just standard bow staff. I've been experimenting a lot with, at least in the past, being here, taking your foot, like the side of your foot right here, and kicking it and kicking up between the legs here. So they could be coming forward, we're here, kick, hit, now I'm back to here ready to go, right? Alternatively, kick, hit, here. Same idea as in Krav Maga, which is what I'm taking and training in, is to make a fence. And same thing in traditional Japanese karate, I'm making a fence so that they have to get past the weapon to get to me. So here, there's the initial attack, here's the fence, they come forward, second hit to the groin, hit down, cross, down, collars. Any one of those can be a good strike, and also something that is also very good. Strikes straight in, solar plexus here, strikes to the throat and face are also usually encouraged as far as going straight forward and piercing, but I don't really want to aim here because I feel like it's too easy to miss. So what I feel like is here, kick, here. Now, if I choose not to attack with a swinging attack, I'm either going to go up under the face or up and in. I want to align my forearms. This is just something, this is not a technique I picked up, this is something I've formulated, and it very well may be a technique, but when I'm doing the stabs, I call them stabs with the bow staff, thrusts I guess you would call them. Say I'm attacking here. I don't like to stab this way. I like to stab this way with this here and then push straight in, which very well may be an actual technique, but it's just what I found comfortable. I've got multiple wrist injuries, sprain on this one. So I kind of have to play around with how I strike with stuff, which would not be the same as an ordinary practitioner because of the sprain that I had, which was a pretty severe one. Striking down like this can cause a lot of pain here, which is not going to let me attack for a good couple minutes. So I'm either going to go across, which is putting the attack, the force, directly into the palm of my hand, which is another reason I want to make this video also, because I know I'm rambling, but I need to get these thoughts out so I can watch them later and formulate. Another idea that I'm thinking about is when you attack here, and something that most people miss is that when they're attacking and hitting something, and you're in the dojo and you're practicing in the air, and you're here, whoosh, 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 here. It looks good, it feels good, it feels fast. Your problem is you're not actually hitting something. When you hit something, the force goes into your hands and how you hold it, how you're choosing to hold this thing, and where you're choosing to hold this thing makes a really big difference. So I'm here, I hit, I stab, hit. If I do an attack, for me, when I come down, and this is something I learned from the axe actually that I've been kind of building, instead of being here and hitting here, which is in range, I'm going to attack, hit. Now when I go to attack, it's almost when I prepare to hit, I'm sliding back, or when I come down, sliding. There's the attack. So more quickly, here, hit, hit, there you go, just like that. Here, you're gonna follow up as needed, up, cross. I do like this one because it braces against my ribs. You can see, it just has to do with the hand. My hand automatically lets go because of the wrist. But even if I did not have this hand here, can still hit. The most secure way for me to do that one would probably be to switch grips. Do the same thing. Here, I'm up, or wherever I was, I don't remember. Here, come around, switch, straight through, and then back when I started. So that's kind of just the idea of where I am with this thing, very early on, but I want to build a super efficient way of using these things, and simple is always better. And usually I'm overcomplicating it quite a bit, but here, elbow, in, here, up, cross. Basic idea. And even that, striking like that, it automatically causes pain. Feel the pain here? That feels better than going across this way. So, same thing here with the survival axe. It is a Gerber. I like Gerber. I know a lot of people hate on Gerber, but I like it. It is sheath for protection, obviously. One of the things that you really need to manage with this is the weight distribution, meaning it's heavy here, light here, because on this particular survival axe, this is hollow for storage. So if I'm going to hit something, I either need to hit it straight here, which I wouldn't recommend because I don't want the blade facing me in the event they push. Here, hit close, or as you come down, have your grip here or here as a way to block. You can block things, and then when you attack, extend, pull back. Extend, pull back. Here, face, come up, extend, back. Whoosh, here, whoosh, whoosh. Only problem with that grip that I'm experiencing is if you miss, you're here, you swing, whoosh, there's no time or force to pull it back because it's so top heavy, right? So it'd almost be better to invert it, hit this way, or here, have to use it this way because extending it. Or, I mean, I'm not against using it one-handed. Here, in, then extend, swing, or extend, swing. You know, the problem with the axe is wherever you swing this thing, it's where it goes. But I'm absolutely fascinated by the tool. I love it. Love the way it looks. I love the angle on this particular axe. I love the swing. So I've really been experimenting with this. I've had it for about a week, and I'm already trying to train with it and look at it. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at tonight. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get some more videos this coming up week of me kind of experimenting and learning with it and seeing. But this is just, I guess, preliminaries or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, but I'll continue updating the YouTube as I go along.